What's going up, Mop Crew? It's that time of the week again. Trig, you know what time it is.
Proto, get the mop.
Getting the mop. Let's go. I did my own short form video yesterday on this because I'm a big Deadpool fan. Trig wanted.
And I said, you know what? Let's fucking milk this secret layer, dude. Let's just milk the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Content for days.
Yeah, because it was. At first, I thought the email was like an April Fool's joke. From Wizards. And yeah. We're gonna start off. Oh, I'm gonna share my screen with Trig right quick.
I was gonna say I pulled them up myself.
Oh, okay.
I had to do the harder work. I had to pull it up myself. I couldn't just say, you know what? Let me see your screen.
I have two other jobs. I'm a CNA at a nursing home and my dad. So there are times where I am recording and have to dad at the same time. First card, Trig, take it away.
So the first card we are on screen right now, I believe that if we're correct on this, is going to be Deadpool trading card. A legendary creature, mutant mercenary hero. As Deadpool enters, you may exchange his text box with another creature. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 3 life, and you can pay 3, sacrifice this creature. Each other player draws a card. Draw me like one of your French cards. I know I saw the video already, and when you made that joke, I was like, I don't think you get it's a Titanic joke.
Oh, I did.
I was just making sure because I didn't get the Titanic vibe when you said it.
Reason being, y'all can smite me in the comments. I hate the Titanic.
I hate fucking cruises. I'll never go on a cruise in my life because of that fucking movie. Because if there's anything I learned from that movie and people going on cruises and shit like that, one, women will leave you stranded in the middle of the ocean because there was enough room for fucking 3 people on that door. Okay? Right? And she was just like, oh no, Jack, I'm going to hog this all to myself. That's how you know women are selfish. As Proto's like, look at me like, stop.
Disclaimer, we are not sexist.
If you can't tell the sarcasm in this, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. But no, in all seriousness, no, I just, that movie and the other fucking cruise movie where it had Fergie in it, that's the only thing I remember is Fergie not singing the national anthem, thank God, but she was just there singing.
Which ain't much better.
I mean, but still, this is when she still had talent. But
oh, back when she was with Black Eyed Peas, gotcha.
Yeah, so this is when she had talent. So, and then the boat flipped over, yada yada. No cruises. Fuck that. You couldn't pay me enough to get on a cruise.
Not even Chris Jericho's rocking Rager Out at Sea?
Nope, not even that. Couldn't pay me. Couldn't pay me enough to get on a fucking cruise. I've seen Titanic in that movie too many times. Not doing it. So, but I will say this, getting back to Magic now, instead of fucking the tangents we always get on.
Yes.
My buddy at work is building a Deadpool deck, but he is building a Deadpool thief deck. Thief and clones.
Oh, cool.
So I'm like, that's pretty cool. And what's funny was I waited in line for an hour for this. I don't know how long you waited for in your queue time.
About 45 minutes.
45? Okay, so I waited about an hour and 20. So I was in there for an hour 20, and I got in. He got back right as I was putting in my credit card information. And as soon as I already clicked enter, he was like, oh, I want one of those Deadpools. I literally clicked purchase, and I went, my God damn it. I would have bought you one. I would have gotten you one. You would have given me the money.
Yeah. That way
But
you won't have to wait in line for an hour.
yes.
Our buddy Steven got one.
Yeah, I mean, that's what my other buddy Kyle bought me got me the SpongeBob one, so I have to wait to see whenever I get that one from him. But I'm getting back to Deadpool.
This one ships on the 3rd.
I know it ships tomorrow.
Yeah, so we should have it in a week.
I'll have it in a week, so I'll probably be building it before then. But yeah, no. So my idea is I kind of want to go down a little bit of that route, but I think for me I'm going to be probably building this a chaos thief route where it's just like we're gonna have fun, we're gonna take your shit, and you're not gonna be able to do anything about it.
I'm gonna probably try to go Reanimator with it.
That's also not a bad idea. Like there's no wrong way to build this deck. The only way to wrongly build this deck is to like not build it at all. There's
Exactly.
this is one of the reasons why I bought this deck or this Secret Lair
Without
hesitation. Literally was like I saw it and went, oh, I want this. I will buy this.
I just saw Deadpool and Magic, and that's like.
And you said, take my card, take my money.
Yes.
Shut up and take my money.
$110 of my money. Yes.
But yeah, no, this was, like I said, as soon as I saw it, I was like, this has endless possibilities. There's no wrong way to build this. I think this is just a fun way to see how you're going to do this.
Yeah, he might not be my commander. I might throw him in like a Mardu build. So I have blink effects. But he is
not a bad idea.
He might be like a hidden commander.
Yeah, I was tempted to put it in my Prosper deck. I really was.
Or we are approaching Pride Month. I might just put him with the little 1-drop 1-mana white puppy dog and make them partners.
Puppy dog with the partners.
And
I hope they do that again. That was a fun idea. That was really to play like that.
Even if they don't, we might just do something like that a couple of times during that month.
Yeah, because it's fun. That was a great thing that the LGSs had around me had. We had a Pride event. It was fun.
Okay.
Good time was had by all.
Let's get off of one of the best cards ever printed, and go to the cards that are actually that people already own. Deadly Rollick is the first one. I love the artwork. I love him attacking Cable on the unicorn. The butterflies just make it perfect in the grassy fields with the mountains and some waterfalls behind. It's beautiful.
It's perfectly Deadpool.
It's a perfect Deadpool card.
They encapsulated it perfectly. Who did this? Kevin Shaharda? Sidharda? I don't know how to pronounce that last name. It's going to be terrible. I butchered the shit out of it.
I applaud you, Kevin. I applaud you. Who did the artwork for the other Deadpool? Justine Cruz.
Honestly, basic but good.
Yes,
Can't complain.
They are amazing. If you don't know what Deadly Rollick does, it's an instant for 3 and a black. If you control your commander, which in this case we're talking about Deadpool. So if Deadpool is your commander and he's in play, you can cast that without paying its mana cost, and it exiles target creature. And the flavor text is one of my. It is some of these flavor texts on these cards are some of the best flavor texts I've seen in years. This one's is I normally charge for my merc services, but I just can't say no to someone who controls their commander. He is breaking the 4th wall.
Yeah, I did notice that when I was reading these. I didn't even read the flavor text. I was like, oh, good card. I'll take this. And then when you pointed out in the video you posted, I was like, yeah, no, this is 4th wall breaking. I love it. This is perfectly Deadpool. Now, if it was like the counterspell where it had like the up and down lettering on some of it, I would have loved it even more. But I'll still take it.
Let's go to the next card, which is Saw in Half. I'll let you take this one, buddy.
Saw in Half for 2 colorless and a black. It's an instant destroy target creature. If that creature dies this way, its controller creates 2 tokens that are copies of a creature, except their power is half that creature's power, and their toughness is half that creature's toughness. Round up each time. Don't try this at home, kids. Magic is super dangerous.
I don't know if he's. And I love, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce the artist's name on this one. Slawomir. That's. I love the art on this. Giant saw blade cutting him in half.
Yeah, and I was literally
And
talking to
it's
this about with
breaking
my buddy.
it's breaking the text box. It's sawing the text box. I just realized that.
Yeah, I love how they're not that they're making this fun. Like they're acknowledging this is a card, but the saw is going through everything. How some of the artwork, oh, the saw is in the back. Nope, this we're going through. We're breaking on through to the other side. Shout out to the doors. But I was literally talking about this card with one of my buddies. I was like, listen, you saw in half, hoarding broodlord. This card just goes nuts. Especially now, if you want to saw Deadpool in half, you get 2 copies of the fucking Deadpool.
Yeah, but they're legendary, so you have to sack one.
But still, you get to take care of someone's stuff. It doesn't. You can still get rid of people's the biggest threat on the table.
Oh yeah, that is true. That
That's
is
like
true.
that's why I was like, again, my buddy Mike's building this deck with clones and stuff, and he's able to make the tokens not be affected by the legendary rule.
Oh yeah, so he's throwing blue in.
No, there's no blue. This is straight. He's doing this in red and black.
Wow.
He's doing this with Deadpool as the commander.
Okay.
And I know some of the cards he's running in. Holy shit, it was fun. I was like, I kind of want to steal your deck, bruv. But I was like, no, I don't want to take all his hard work and then try to pass it off as my own. But
Okay.
I am taking some of his ideas.
Okay. Well, let's go on to the next one. Blasphemous Act. It's 8 and a red for a sorcery. This spell costs 1 less for each creature on the battlefield. Blasphemous Act deals 13 damage to each creature. You might be wondering why I've killed the Marvel Universe yet again. But the real question is, how am I breathing on the moon? He's got
Again, eating
he's
the chimichanga.
yeah, and he's got the Infinity Gauntlet. That's how he's breathing on the moon. Tomaz, however you say your name. Applause.
Tomaz.
Applause. I love this art. I love the rover in the back. And then just the beach chair on the moon, watching the earth explode. Uh it's great. And then we got one last card. I'll read this one.
You got it.
It's Vandal Blast. It costs a red to play. It has an overload cost of 4 and a red. It's a sorcery. Destroy target artifact you don't control. But if you overload it, destroy each artifact you don't control. Look at me. I'm Chandra Nalar. And he's torching a freaking black lotus. It's amazing.
I know. I didn't notice that when you when I was buying it, I didn't notice that until you pointed it out in the video again because I watch your content. But I didn't even know that there was a black lotus on there. I was like, what the fuck? That's fucking awesome. But you know what's even better? You can say you own a black lotus now if you bought this fucking Secret Lair.
An extra crispy black lotus.
Congratulations, you now own a black lotus. Use that information wisely.
It looks sleep playable to me.
It's lightly played. Nothing wrong.
Unfortunately.
And then obviously there's gonna be a secret card in there that we don't know yet. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
By the time of this recording, it's April 2nd, just after the release of it all, and we don't know what the card is.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's good. Hopefully
yes.
you know what I wish it was, and it might fucking be. I'm gonna call this now as our Nostradamus for the fucking episode.
Okay.
Watch it be fucking Cable.
That would be dope.
I don't know how we're gonna get Cable in here, but we'll get Cable in here somehow.
No. Here's mine. Here's mine. going to be Young Wolf. Okay?
Young who?
Young Wolf. It's a green. It's a 1-drop green. It's either going to be Young Wolf or one of the 1-drop dogs from Kamigawa. Okay?
Mhm.
But it's going to be Dogpool.
Oh God. Fucking dog pool.
But yeah, both the foil and non-foil are sold out. So do with that as you please.
Like
I,
I said, this was honestly one of the more like
I
out of
wasn't
nowhere secret layers.
I wasn't going to buy any this year, but
Yeah, I can't say the same.
Deadpool said, "Buy me."
Deadpool said, "Give me chimichanga money."
But with that, I do know of some more news that does not pertain to this portion of the broadcast. Would
We
you like?
will
We
be
will.
going forward
Yes,
with
we will
the
be.
wrestling talk.
Yes, we will be start putting timestamps into our episodes for those who are Magic fans and for those who are wrestling fans. If you are not a wrestling fan and you just want to listen to the Magic portion, by all means, you can stop listening here. And if you did, get the mop out. Uh, but if you are not a wrestling fan, or if you are a wrestling fan and not a Magic fan, this is where you would be clicking the timestamp at the bottom to get to the wrestling portion.
And this is where you would be putting your mop inside the bucket.
Yes.
Walk the fuck in.
I watched several wrestling news videos today.
I did not, but I am
Did,
keeping my things with everything.
did you see who re-signed with WWE?
Who re-signed?
Who re-signed from AEW? I, it,
Hit me with it. Hit me with it.
it's Rusev Day.
Oh God, that's my immediate fucking reaction. It's just oh God. Tangent fucking time. Here I go. Starting getting my one person I'm calling the fuck out right now.
See,
Is
right
this
here.
shit?
Mirror. Bye bye.
Why? Why are we still paying this guy? Why are we giving him a fucking show to be on? Uh, I've really soured on Rusev, Miro, whatever the fuck you want to call him, just because, like, for me at least, it was really the Miro run that really soured on me, 1,000 fucking %.
I wasn't watching AEW at the time when he
Oh,
was
I was.
doing his big run there.
Yeah, I was, and it wasn't good. I'm sorry to tell you. I think it was a waste of everybody's fucking time. Like, oh
But
my
that
God, Rusev won the TNA fucking or the fucking TNT title.
yeah.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, it was the belt Cody had to win because he wasn't allowed to win the NXT or not NXT, the AEW championship.
I mean, he can't win the NXT title either. He'll never go down there.
Yeah, true. But
But
in
yeah,
other
no, it's useless. It's
but
fucking useless.
but in other signings, on Friday we get Ray Phoenix to SmackDown.
I don't know if I like him on SmackDown.
I don't. I wanted him to go to Raw.
But I get why they're separating them. They don't need to be on the same fucking. They don't want to do the Lucha Bros thing. But
They
this
will
is the one
eventually.
time, eventually. But I'm perfectly fine with them going on to their separate shows and tearing it up as single stars. So when they eventually cross paths and you get the Lucha Bros, and I think they can't call them the Lucha Bros because of legal reasons, right? Or are they going to let them?
They may have. Were they with AAA or MLW?
I think MLW.
Okay, they work with AEW, so it probably won't be Lucha Bros.
Yeah, that's what they're probably going to try to figure out. How the fuck are they going to name what they're going to name their tag team while this is going on? Because
Yeah.
like I said, they won't be.
What I would love to see, hear me out. I want traditional Survivor Series to come back at least once, but with Penta as the IC champ and Ray Phoenix as the US champ. I
I
want
wouldn't
to.
hate it, but I don't think it's going to happen though.
Did you watch Raw yesterday?
No, because
Or
you mean
not?
NXT?
No, I meant Raw on Monday. My bad.
No, I did not. I was working. This whole fucking uh European shows are really screwing up with my watching habits.
Okay, well, I think we're gonna get main event, or I think we're gonna get Right Hand Man back starting next week because
Okay.
of because of what Gunter did to Big Jim.
Oh.
He beat the ever living shit out of Jimmy, and I mean ever living shit out of Jimmy Uso. Um, that's NXT. I don't want NXT. We
Not
want
yet, at least. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
we
We'll
want
get to
Raw.
it.
We want Raw. Oh, Cena got crossroaded.
Mm-hmm.
Cody came down before he even started talking. But Gunter, I don't know if Jimmy bladed. I don't know if it was a blood capsule. I'm not sure, Triple H. But there was a lot of fucking blood. I don't know if it
Sheep.
was. I don't know if it was real. I don't know if it was a capsule. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But after the match, Jay comes down to save Jimmy. But the blood happened after the match.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and dude, it was brutal. Like he started, like Jay ran Gunter off, and they started getting Jimmy to go, helping Jimmy to the back, and he comes back and blindsides them and everything. And then he goes to, he takes out the Gunter takes out security, and he pulls zip ties out of out of one of the security guys' pockets, and zip
Mm-hmm.
ties Jay to the ring, to the second rope. So Jay's sitting there trying to break free, and Gunter's just obliterating Jimmy. And I mean, just absolutely obliterating him.
Mm-hmm.
It was